You have spent 10, maybe 15 or 20 years mastering your crafts. You have led teams, written proposals, pitched, sold, closed large accounts. But when you look at your salary at the end of the month, there is a gap between the value that you know that you bring to the table and the amount of money that you are getting. If this sounds like you, this may be a sign that you need to start thinking about packaging your skills and selling them so that you can make the kind of money that you deserve. If this is the first time you're meeting, hi, I am Jamila Bannister, your brand and visibility strategist. I work with career-driven women who would like to increase their visibility and reposition their personal brand from hidden talent to paid industry authority by leveraging the skills that they already have so they can make more money. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about how you could take your corporate skills and repackage them so that you could command more money beyond your 9 to 5. If you have ever looked at your CV or thought about the things that you do on a daily basis and you found that there's a gap between the value that you bring to the table and the money that you get, the issue may not necessarily be one of talent, because clearly you have mastered your craft, but it could be one of packaging and alignment. By packaging, I mean the way that your skills have been bundled in order to command the kind of income that you're looking for. And alignment meaning, are you working in a job or in a position that aligns with the type of lifestyle that you are looking to live? Then you want to watch this video, because I'm going to teach you 5 moves that you need to make in order to package your corporate skills so that you could sell them and make a premium so you could finally get the type of money that you deserve. Let's get into it. All right, before we start, I just want to put a disclaimer that this video is not one where I will encourage you to quit your job and start a business. But I am going to challenge you to change the way that you think. Change the way that you think about yourself, and change the way that you think about the skills that you have at your job and what you can offer. Because we are going to use the exact same skills that you have built over the last 10, 20 years in your job to pay you double and triple what you are making now in salary. So let's talk about how you could do this. Let's start with a truth that most people know, but they never really take time to analyze. And this is that your salary has a ceiling. This may be because of company budgets or the way that they classify the position, so it sticks within a particular salary band. If that salary has to change, there are a number of bureaucratic hurdles that you have to jump over. Things like your performance appraisal, your boss's approval, and whether or not the company is projecting that they're going to make enough money to pay you at the level that you want. However, when you bundle your skills into a package that you sell at a price that you determine, you are able to set your salary at any level that you want. Because you see, the open market does not pay you for your job title. The market pays you for your ability to solve a problem faster, cleaner, and with more authority than somebody who is attempting to do it themselves. So despite your job having a salary cap, your job is important, because that is where you would have gained the expertise and the experience to help bundle your skills as a product to sell on the open market. So you see, your job is not an obstacle, your job is an asset. Think about what you do on a normal weekly basis. Maybe you are leading teams, you are writing proposals, you are diffusing situations where people who may not naturally get along need to get along for the sake of the project. Every single one of those skills is monetizable when you extract them from the org chart and you bundle them into an offer. The difference is, a job pays you for your time, but your brand and your product will pay you for the way that you think. And this difference may seem small, but it is actually the linchpin of what transforms you from just another employee into an expert who gets paid at a premium. So now that we understand this, let's talk about the 5 moves that you need to make in order to take your corporate skills and turn them into a premium product that you could sell to an audience that needs it. Move 1 is that you need to identify the skills that pay you. One of the most common mistakes that a lot of career professionals make when they are trying to take their corporate skills and bundle them into a product is that they tend to list every single skill that they think they are good at, thinking that it could possibly turn into an offer. This actually is not the approach, because it only leads to you being confused, your audience being confused, and your bank account being empty. What you want to have is a focused approach where you can niche down and focus on a particular skill. And this is how you do that. I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. Ask yourself, which of my skills do people already pay me for? Or which of my skills do people rely on me to deliver? In fact, I'd like you to conduct an audit across 3 buckets. First is the skills that your colleagues borrow. So these are the skills that might cause your colleagues to say, can you take a look at this? I really value your opinion. Or the skills that get you pulled into meetings because people really would like some expert feedback. Or it could even be when your colleagues send you a private message on your internal messenger asking your opinion on something. This is a signal of market demand. The second area I'd like you to conduct an audit is the skills that make you promotable. So it's the skills that help take you up the corporate food chain. Perhaps it's your leadership skills, your resource management skills, or even your delegation skills. This is a signal of your depth of knowledge. And third is the skills that outsiders tend to comment on. So it may be your friends who don't work with you, or even people on LinkedIn when they see you post projects, when they compliment you and tell you good job because they can genuinely see the skills on display. This is a sign of market perception. When these 3 skills overlap, the market demand, your depth of knowledge, and the persistent perception of you being an expert, this is your monetizable zone. And this is what you should be offering to the market. Now, these skills mightn't be the most exciting skills, or even the skill that you initially thought that you would be using to generate income, but based on the market demand, it is clear that these are the skills that will make you the most money and you are the most skilled at doing. Move 2 is turning your skills into a product. And this is the move that separates employees from brand owners. So employees sell time, but brand owners sell transformation. If you skip this step, you're likely to end up doing freelance versions of the job you already have for slightly more pay and significantly more stress. A product is anything with a defined promise, a defined process, and a defined price. So this could be a coaching program, a course, a consulting package, a workshop, or even a paid community. The format matters less than the structure and the outcome. To productize your corporate skills, you need to answer 4 questions. Who is this for? And I don't mean like a generic, or it's for women, it's for men. You have to be more specific. This is for career-driven women who would like to turn their corporate skills into premium products so they can make more money. Question 2 is, what measurable outcome can they expect? So what kind of transformation can they look forward to, and how exactly is their life going to be different from when they started? Question 3 is, what is the process people are going to go through in order to receive that transformation? So it means you need to break down the steps so people can clearly understand what they're about to experience. And question 4 is, does the price reflect transformation? Does it make sense for you? And can they respect the price as something that is truly premium? A side hustle reacts to any person that shows up, but a business decides who it serves, what it sells, and what it charges before anyone comes through its doors. Step 3, you have to build the brand that makes the product sellable. So a product without a brand is like a PDF that nobody buys. It's very generic, it doesn't stand out, and nobody sees it. A brand is what makes a stranger stop, pay attention, build a relationship with you, trust you, and pull out their card to buy from you, even if you have never met them before. So building a brand is not about logos or color palettes. It's about having a clearly defined product that is designed for a specific audience to deliver a specific outcome repeatedly. And there are three building blocks that matter most when it comes to building a brand. The first is your positioning. Positioning helps your audience understand who you help, what you help them accomplish, and why you are different to anyone else in the market. The second building block is your point of view. This is what you believe about your industry that most other people do not. And third is your proof. This is your reviews, your case studies, your screenshots, your results, and anything that could demonstrate to people that you have delivered on your promise. This is the bridge between credibility and revenue. The mistake I see a lot of career professionals making is that they focus on being polished before they focus on being positioned. But polish without positioning is just decoration. People do not follow brands simply because they look good. They follow brands that are clear and that could deliver on the promise that they made. Now, quick pause. If this video is landing with you, you are relating to it, you can understand, now might be a really good time to click subscribe and to like this video, because every time you subscribe and like, you are helping this video reach more women just like you who absolutely need to hear this advice. All right, so let's get into move number 4, which is where a lot of women stall. And this is getting more visible, because you cannot sell a product that no one knows exists. And even worse, people don't buy from people who they don't know and they cannot see. Now, I know this may be a big jump because a lot of career professionals have enjoyed many years of being rewarded with their salaries or with bonuses when they never really had to take a frontline role in order to do so. But now that you are transitioning from being a hidden talent inside of your job, buried under title, buried under staff, buried under CEO and middle management, and now you are stepping out onto your own platform where you are marketing your own brand and your own services. You have now assumed the role of leader, and a leader needs to be visible. So here's what I want you to do. Choose one search platform. It could be YouTube, it could be your blog, it could be a podcast. And I also want you to choose a social media platform, maybe LinkedIn or even Instagram. And I want you to create content for each one of these platforms. Your content should cycle between content that builds authority, content that engenders community and influences, as well as content that sells and lets people know what you have on offer. This content mix would allow people to know that you know your stuff. It will allow people to see the way you think so that they could join your community and align themselves with you. And it will allow people to understand what you have on offer and how it could make a difference in their lives and why they should buy it. Most women only do the first type of content, which is authority building. And this is why they get called knowledgeable, but somehow they are never booked. You see, visibility without an offer, that is an expensive hobby. But visibility with an offer, now that's a business, and this is where you will generate the income that you're looking for. And the final move, which is move number 5, is to invite people to buy your product. Now, one of the most difficult things for hidden talents is for them to verbalize that they want people to buy their product. They might feel like it's icky and it's gross for them to actually invite people to buy. But you could create all the content that you want. You could show people that you're an authority. You could build a community. If you never invite people to buy your product, 1, they are never going to know that you have something on sale. And 2, they're probably never going to buy it because people need to be told what to do. So it's very important that you invite people to buy. Tell them, this is what I have, this is the price. And if you're interested in knowing more and you want to be a part of this program, this system, you want to buy this product, send me a message. Let's make it happen. Click the link, visit my website to buy. This is what you need to be telling people. You always need to invite them to buy. So here's your recap. 1, identify the skills that pay you. Don't waste your time doing things that people are not interested in or things that you're not good at. Find your monetizable zone and sell from there. 2, turn your skills into a product. You're no longer going to be trading hours for money. You are going to be selling transformation that could command a premium. Move 3, build the brand that makes the product sellable. You are no longer going to be generic. You are going to ensure that you have a clear offer promise, a clear set of pricing, and a clear process that people could follow and understand so that they know that you are distinct from your competitors. Move 4, get visible. It is no longer good enough for you to be hiding behind a title or inside of a job. Step forward and take ownership of the product that you have and of the skills that you're good at. And move number 5, you need to invite people to the sale. No longer are you going to be afraid to sell or to say, I have this for sale. You are going to take ownership and sell your product because that is the only way people are going to buy it. So your corporate career has a lot of value. It is a place where you've gained your experience and expertise, but now it's time to step out on your own. So you're going to use the things that you learned in your corporate career and get visible, package your product, and invite people to buy what you have on offer. If you're ready to do this properly with structure and support, my Brand from Scratch program is the ideal program for you. This 90-day one-on-one consulting program is where you work along with me and I take you through my Brand from Scratch process, a 5-phase process designed to help you package your skills and launch it onto the market. If you think that you are ready, start by taking my Brand from Scratch assessment. The link is in the description, and let's get your score to see if you are ready to start building your brand from scratch. Think you have a skill that you can monetize and you're ready to take it to the next level? Drop it in the comments. I would love to see. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this with a woman who you think needs it. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.